Well, Saeed, we're back here in Newmarket. Just tell us first off how excited you are about this coming flat season.
Well, since we finished from Dubai season there, we concentrate in European season, exactly in the English season. We have some few nice one, we start with them to run, and already they won in Craven meetings, but and we have some winners really in April, and that's we had the winner this year more than any year to happen and any time in the last 21 years. As to start in April. But that's a good sign for us, for our horses. They are in good form and they run well.
And what's the latest on Beautiful Romance? Ophelia ran here third at the Craven meeting.
She had a setback after the race, and now we give her easy time. We'll no plan for her in this moment. But keep the options open for her for the future.
And would you hope to get her back on track at some point in this season?
Yeah, we'll see how she's going to be ready for the Oaks. I know the filly, she's a mile and a quarter, mile and a half filly. She's tough, I like her. She's one of the best fillies here in the stable.
And looking back to last week, Saeed, we saw Future Empire at Epsom finishing second in the Classic trial. How pleased were you with that performance?
I like him, but with the way he ran, he came from last really to finish second. I like this horse a lot. I mean, even after the race, he come back sound and happy, healthy. He's doing really well, good form. Mile and a quarter, mile and a half. I think mile and a half better for him. But we'll see. We'll keep the options open for him. The horse is in good form, working really well as usually. But after the race, he showed there is some proof from the way he ran. Mile and a half, I think that's the best trap for him.
And he didn't handle the hill too well at Epsom. He stayed on well through the closing stages. There must be encouragement to come that there's a lot of improvement still there.
Well, I think if the horse is behind the base, maybe you'll see a better result last time when he ran. And even, next races, I like to see him handy in the race.
And looking at some of your older horses, what's the latest on Winter Thunder, who was very impressive here at the July meeting last year?
Well, he worked now. You saw him here. James, he rode him, and he's really happy with him. He need one piece of work, before we enter him. He's entered many races, but, we'll see from the next time when he work, then we'll decide. But the horse, I like him. Give him break in the winter. Physically, he looked much better horse than last year. And really, I'm happy with him.
And he's got some big entries, Saeed, Coronation Cup, Ascot Gold Cup, so you must have quite high aspirations for him this season.
I like the horse when he ran last year, and when he went also in Newmarket. He improved, but he was very skinny. I mean, very light. He need, this year his condition much better than last year. That's really helped. And even James, when he rode him today, he's happy with him. I want to see myself more from him as in the next time before we declare to run.
And do you see him as a horse who will step up in distance through the campaign to, say, 2.5 miles?
I think mile and a half plus to be fine for him. Mile and 6 could be the right trip for him. But, we have to try him and for the long distance.
And we've seen the Elite Army out here as well this morning. He looks in really good shape. How's he been? We've not seen him since winning at Royal Ascot last year.
Yeah, that's the plan for him. After when he won Royal Ascot, the horse, he need time. He was a little bit light, then we need to look after him. We give him really a good break. Now he's back in training, and today he was Harry Bentley who rode him. He worked really well. He's much better class this year, or condition is even to compare to the last year. I like him as mile and a half races he'll be ready for that.
And do you have a starting point mapped out for him?
Well, not in this moment. Still he's not quite ready yet. But we're looking for mile and a half races for him. For group races.
And some of the other older names, the likes of Azima and Willing Foe, are they going to be back out on the track this year?
Yeah, Azima, he's still in Dubai as he's in quarantine. He ran well in Dubai, and he's finished second in the World Cup. Third in the World Cup. The horse is doing well. Um, Thursday, he's going to be here in Newmarket. We give him a break. He need a break. Then we're looking for 2 miles plus for him in the future.
Another Goodwood Cup, maybe.
Yes, could be.
And just reflecting back on Dubai, you've had some great seasons out there, but this season you were utterly dominant all the way through the campaign.
I had 19 winners, including the Dubai World Cup winner, 2 Group 1 and Super Saturday, plus Group 3, Group 2 on the same night. We won the Guineas, both Guineas and the Oaks, and a few group races. It was a very good season there. You know, everybody in the team happy, you know, and we done the job there really well. Everybody happy with the horses. We ran them there. Now we're looking for European season, exactly for the English season.
And does the way you performed through the Dubai Carnival, the number of winners you had, the way the stable was working, does that give you encouragement coming back to Europe this summer?
Well, we split the horses in 2 groups. Some of them we take them to Dubai. We thought this is the right horses to send them there to run them in Dubai season. It is short season, 2.5 months, and this is sometimes it's hard for some horses. They can't harden the heart. You have to give them a break. You know, you have to run them every 2 weeks. You know, that different dance system here. What we do here in England, exactly in big races for 3 to 4 weeks. But the horses there, we choose them. That's exactly after when they change the surface from the Tibita to the dirt. You know, we try to take the horses that can handle the surface there. Also, the horses they can run in the turf. So far, I mean, the horses there and there, we give them a break. Most of them, they exactly if they run the Bay World Cup night, we run them in the second half of the season. They're going to be in quarantine for a month in Dubai. But the horses, they don't run. I mean, they run in the Super Saturday and they take a break. We run them early, maybe from May to June.
And you've won the last 2 renewals of the Dubai World Cup. And news in recent days of both those 2 horses, African Story and Prince Bishop, have been retired.
Well, they're a superstar in Dubai. And actually, Prince Bishop, he won also here Group 3 in England. The form in Dubai, exactly in all weather, in the dirt, they're doing really well. You know, African Story, we give him a break after when he won last year the Bay World Cup. I know that's the best surface for him to run him in all weather or in the dirt. We ran him this year. He won the Maktoum Challenge. But the Bay World Cup, it was actually, to be fair, it is fair enough for him. I mean, he finished 6th. But if you look for the form, for the 2nd and 3rd and the 4th, it is the best horses, you know, first and second, third favorite. But Prince Bishop, he's a proven horse all the time. This is what I said before the race, even to some from the media. What you like this year between the 2, I said to them, Prince Bishop. The way he worked, he showed better class. Even in the dirt, he handled really well. The base was really strong, and in the Bay World Cup, he jumped slow as usual. I think that also helped him. You know, he came from last and he won well. You know, both of them, they're retired now. They're 8-year-olds. They've done their job. We're happy with that. And, you know, we're looking to see a better horse, you know, if we can find them for the future.
And as a trainer, Saeed, how much satisfaction do you get from winning those big races like the Dubai World Cup?
Well, it is great for Godolphin team, for horse racing, for Dubai in the Middle East, for people in the Middle East, people in UAE. They love to see, you know, Godolphin horse to go and win. It is not easy, very tough. It takes us, I mean, before when African Story, he won, take us 8 years. But luckily we won it last year and this year. You know, you need to find the right horse. It should be tough and stay the trip, handle the surface. It's very hard to find him. But, you know, we'll do our search for the future.
And you've been trading here, Saeed, in Newmarket since 1994, 21 years now. What is it about horse racing and the way of life that gives you a real kick, a real buzz and a sense of enjoyment?
Well, I love to, you know, I enjoy my time here in England. Exactly. When January in Dubai, all my mind here in Newmarket. and I can't wait really to come to here. It's like my home now after 21 years. You know, it is in England they have the best horse racing in the world. You know, and everybody in the world they focus in racing here in England. I enjoy every minute here in England. I love the country. I love the people here. I love racing here, and really I'm so happy with that.
And if there was one race you could win now at the start of the season, if you could cherry pick it and say, that's the race I want to win this year, I'm going to win, what would it be?
Well, like what you know, I mean, in England, it's not easy to win it. But always, as English form, we're looking for a Group 1. If we try to win the Guineas or the Derby, the Derby really, we didn't win it since '95. But the Guineas win it a few times. Then, we're looking for to try to find the horse. I hope this time to find something for the English Derby.
And you've managed to notch up 115 winners in 2004, 148 in 2009 and 106 in 2013. They're big numbers, and all the way through since you started training you've had a strike rate in excess of 20%. There's a real degree of consistency, Saeed. What do you put that down to?
Well, everybody work very hard in our team. And we try to run our horses on the right race, right trap. It is not easy, exactly when you run a horse in handicap, really. But, in old days, it is simple to us. We have few number of horses, and most of them is Group 1, wherever you look, Group 1, Group 2, Group 1. And you know where you're going, which horses they're going to run where. But these days, we have like a bigger number that took compared in like 21 years ago. And that's where you find a little bit harder to run them in the handicap. You know, but so far our horses they run well, and they run well, like what you saw now, almost like every day or every 2 days there's a winner. We try to run a horse in his level, in his class. Luckily, and thank God we won it. You know, it is not easy, but always we try to run the horse in the right race.
And there's been quite a period of change in Godolphin over the last 2 or 3 seasons. Trainers have come and gone, jockeys have come and gone, but with Charlie Appleby, with James Doyle and William Bugh, you seem to have a real team established at the moment.
Yeah, Charlie, he's doing really good. You know, he's with me for the last 15 years. You know, he's a good man. I love him a lot. And James, his first year for him with us. He's doing really good. I like him. He's a champion jockey in Dubai. He started, and now like what you saw, he's even yesterday he won out every day. You know, he always ride really well. He's in good form. You know, sometimes it's great when you have new blood also. But our jockey, they're doing good. My friend Frank Dittori, he was with me 18 years. You know, always we miss him. He's one from the best jockeys in the history, and I'm sure this jockeys, also James and William, they're doing really good, and we're looking to see this year we do also good from our result in this season.
Does it help that Charlie worked for you for so long now? He's training alongside you to help develop that team spirit and a synergy of you all being part of one unit?
Yeah, it's teamwork. I mean, when he won a race, I'm really happy with him. When I won a race, he called me and he come. It is fun, and everybody happy with that. We feel like it's really one team. Everybody with that, really. Enjoy it.